You never expect injustice to become one of life's greatest teachers. It arrives without warning. Someone you trusted breaks a promise. A coworker takes credit for months of your hard work. A friend spreads a rumor that changes how people see you. Or perhaps someone simply walks away after causing pain, never apologizing, never looking back. At first, you tell yourself that the truth will eventually come out. You believe that fairness is only a matter of time. But as the days turn into weeks and the weeks into months, nothing changes. The person who hurt you seems to be moving on with life, while you remain trapped in a conversation that ended long ago. Quietly, a question begins to grow inside your mind. Will I ever get the justice I deserve? Most of us are raised to believe that life rewards good people and punishes those who do wrong. It is a comforting idea because it makes the world feel predictable. Work hard, be honest, treat people with kindness, and everything will eventually work out. But reality has a way of challenging that belief. Sometimes dishonest people succeed. Sometimes selfish people receive praise. Sometimes the person who betrayed you appears happier than ever. Watching this can make you question not only life, but also yourself. You begin wondering if being a good person is even worth it. Without realizing it, something dangerous starts to happen. The injustice itself lasts only a moment, but your mind keeps reliving it. You replay the words that were spoken. You imagine different endings. You think about what you should have said. Every time the memory returns, your body reacts as if the event is happening all over again. The person who hurt you may not even be thinking about you anymore, yet they continue occupying space inside your mind. In that moment, they have taken something more valuable than your reputation. They have taken your peace. This is where many people choose the wrong path. They confuse justice with revenge. Revenge promises relief. It whispers that if the other person suffers as much as you did, everything will finally feel balanced. But revenge rarely heals anything. Even when it succeeds, the satisfaction disappears quickly because the wound was never outside you, it was inside you. Real justice is different. It is not about destroying another person's life. It is about refusing to let their actions destroy yours. History quietly teaches the same lesson again and again. The strongest people are not remembered because they spent their lives arguing with every critic or chasing every person who wronged them. They were remembered because they kept moving forward. They allowed their work, their character, and their consistency to speak louder than accusations. They understood that time has a remarkable way of revealing truth. Lies require constant effort to survive. Truth only requires patience. Psychologists have discovered that holding on to resentment keeps the brain locked in a cycle of stress. Every time you replay a painful memory, your brain releases many of the same stress responses it experienced during the original event. In other words, you unknowingly become the person reopening your own wound. Forgiveness does not mean pretending the injustice never happened. It means deciding that your future is more valuable than your past. This does not mean allowing people to mistreat you. Justice sometimes requires boundaries. It may require walking away from unhealthy relationships, speaking the truth, or protecting yourself from further harm. But there is a profound difference between protecting your future and becoming imprisoned by your past. One leads to freedom. The other keeps you emotionally tied to people who no longer deserve your attention. Eventually, a quieter understanding begins to emerge. Perhaps justice is not always something the world gives you. Perhaps it is something you build within yourself. Every betrayal teaches discernment. Every disappointment strengthens resilience. Every unfair moment reveals a part of your character that comfort never could. The experience that once felt like punishment slowly becomes preparation for the person you are becoming. And perhaps that is the greatest form of justice, not watching those who hurt you fall, but rising so far above the pain that they no longer have the power to define your story. Life may never give you every apology you deserve. It may never explain why certain things happened, but it will always give you one choice that no one can take away.
whether you allow injustice to make you bitter or whether you allow it to make you stronger. In the end, the people who find real justice are rarely the ones who spend their lives looking backward. They are the ones who keep walking forward until the past no longer has the strength to follow them.